I can't quite see. Oh, hey guys, welcome back. Maybe you guys can help me. I'm trying to find what's different between these two pictures, but I can't quite see it. It's gonna take some real focus to be able to find them.
Did someone say, focus? At your service.
Sure guys, okay. Maybe we can get everyone else to help us too. On your screen, there will be two pictures that look the same, but there will actually be a few differences. Can you all focus and help me see what's different? Here's the first picture. Study this carefully, and then I'll switch to one with a couple differences. Okay, here's the second one. There are two big differences. Do you see them? The first difference is that the bucket was there, but then it disappeared. What about the second one? The recycling and the compost were swapped. Okay, now let's try another set. Here's the first one. Study it carefully. Now, this one has two differences again. Do you see them? The first difference is the tissue box on the chair versus not on the chair. Did you get it? Nice. And the second change is that Digital Danny was reading his Bible, but suddenly he's reading the High Rock Connection pamphlet. You guys are doing great. Let's get a little harder. Here's the first picture in the set. Study it carefully because there will be three differences coming up. Okay, now for the second one. See if you can spot all three differences. Do you see Digital Danny with and without his sunglasses? What about how the doors were blue, but then, poof, it was red? Or what about the sign that was there and then all of a sudden it was gone? Well, now that you've spotted three differences, can you guys handle four? Here's the first shot. Study hard. And see if you can spot four differences in this one. Okay, let's see how you did. First, did you see how there were 4 markers, but then only 2? Then did you notice that the mint box had the name tag showing in one of them, but not the other? Or what about the Purell in one picture, but not the other? And lastly, did you notice the black cell phone? Which, it was pretty hard just to tell if it was even a phone, but it was only in one picture? Ooh, that was hard, but I bet that you guys can do one more. This one's the toughest one yet, so you will need to focus to complete it. Here's picture 1. Now look for the 4 differences in this one. Did you see all 4? First, the yellow and red chairs around the table switched places. Next, the red top snack container was swapped with the blue top container. A third difference was the green ball next to the snack container in one photo, but not the other. And the last difference was in the background, where there was a secret red ball on a chair, but only in one of the photos. Wow, some of these were super hard. We definitely had to focus in order to tell what the differences between the two pictures were. Telling the differences between things can actually be helpful for all of life too. Every day, we are given so many things to focus on. Some are good, and some are not. And sometimes, even good things can distract us from what is most important. Digital Danny was telling me how he knows all about that in his life. Check this out.
Thanks, Samantha. Yeah, you all know that when the coronavirus hit, we had to do online school. That was a really hard change for me since I really fell behind on all my schoolwork once this happened. When I realized how much work I needed to do to catch up, I started skipping High Rock at Home on Sundays and youth group, thinking I didn't have time for God because I had to do well in school so I didn't disappoint my parents with bad grades. It was good to try and catch up, but losing my focus on God didn't help me at all. Eventually, I just got anxious about everything and realized I needed to talk to my parents. They were really helpful in reminding me that not only do they love me no matter what, but so does God. Getting back to High Rock at Home, youth group, and then being an intern and getting Summer Blast at Home ready for all of you has reminded me that the best thing I can always do is stay focused on God.
Thanks for sharing that story, Digital Danny. It's true. God does know what is best for us, and remembering that is so valuable. And speaking of remembering, our next game is all about using our memory and seeing how well we remember our Bible story from today. In your focus box with all your supplies, you will need to get out the grid of pictures, like the one I am holding, and cut out each individual card. Clark and Everett will show you their scissor skills, but you can pause after they're done and cut them out at your own pace. Do you all have your cards ready? Great! This game is a lot like the game Memory if you have ever played that before. You arrange all the cards face down in a grid like this. Next, you try to find a pair of matching cards by flipping them over. Every time you find a matching pair, see if you can remember the part of the Bible story that matches the picture. You really need to focus to play this game, so make sure you aren't distracted. Once you get all your cards ready, hit pause and go for it. How did that go? I'll bet you remembered a lot of great things by staying focused. And as you focused, you remembered a great story about how we can hear from God. Well, today was lots of fun, and I'm already looking forward to tomorrow when we'll be back for more focus games. Bye, friends!